Hello, everybody. Friday evening. I know we've got away from the Tuesdays. Apologize. But hey, good news is Friday evening. I'm up at the North Studio. I want to talk to you today about how to get yourself over a limiting belief. Now, that may be a strange term, limiting belief, but everybody that I've worked with over the years has had one or two things they believe about themselves that they wish they kind of didn't. That's a limiting belief. Like, I wish I was, not so stupid, or I wish I was not so fat. So there's a limiting belief somewhere in your son or daughter where they believe they're not good enough, or they're stuck some area. I'm going to show you through this little chart here on the structure of a belief. I'm going to take you into a circuitry that I use to help people overcome limiting beliefs. And it's very simple. State the limiting belief. I'm lonely, or I'm ugly. Whatever their limiting belief is, they'll tell you. The next way to transform this belief is you have to get them to shift into a new area of open to doubt. And open to doubt kind of feels like this. It might rain, it might not rain. See how I'm putting my hands out like this? Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. Could be not. This is called open to doubt. This is a tiny little step towards letting go of that limiting belief. Is getting it out in front of you and kind of weighing it. Might be true, might not be true. Then the next thing, once we have it out here and we're measuring it and we're thinking might be not, we're going to go to the next phase, which is, I call this the museum of old beliefs. These are things we used to believe, but we no longer believe. Like, I used to think you have to have long hair to be cool. Now, I don't believe that anymore. That's in my museum of old beliefs. And then I had other beliefs in there, like Santa Claus. I used to believe in Santa Claus. I used to believe in the Easter Bunny. I used to believe you have to have long hair to be cool. So these are all in my museum of old beliefs. Now, my museum happens to be like an old laboratory where there's test tubes and bubbling smoke coming up. And I can go into this old laboratory and I can shelf my old belief of I'm stupid or I'm lonely. So I'm going to put it in there with the Santa Claus and the have to have long hair to be cool. Then I'm going to shift over here to the next phase of creating a more resourceful belief. This is something I want to believe about myself. I want to believe I'm an overcomer. I can quickly overcome challenges. Is a more resourceful belief than I'm lonely or ugly or stuck. So I'm resourceful and I'm an overcomer. The next phase is open to believing. This is that area of your life where you started going, like maybe like for you it was bowling or gardening, where one day you just go, I might be good at this. You weren't 100% sure, but you were going, I might be good at this. So this is open to believing. I might be good at this. I might be resourceful. I might be an overcomer. And then the last phase of this belief change is, I call it the sacred space, the sacred truth. And so here, what does that feel like? I'm going to ask you a question, and you notice the truth in you. Do you think it's a good idea for people to breathe? And when you get that yes, locked in feeling, yes, it's a good idea for people to breathe. That's what I want to do, is I want to lock this in to the same area. Do you think you're resourceful? Do you think you're an overcomer? Do you think it's a good idea for people to breathe? Yes, same physiology. I want it locked in there. That, my friends, is a 6-step process for actually transforming a limiting belief. I don't want to simplify it too much, but I've studied the structure of beliefs, and this is actually the pathway it follows. Generally speaking, it might take years to let go of an unlimiting belief, or to let go of your belief in Santa Claus or long hair. But let me tell you something. We don't have to wait 10 years or 5 years. We can do it in a relatively short period of time with this system. So it's a way to overcome limiting beliefs. If you want to walk through this process, we can do it right over the phone or Facebook Messenger. hit me up. I'll take you through this, and you will no longer be limiting yourself. We'll put it in the Museum of Old Beliefs. Fun process. Great seeing you guys. Enjoy the weekend.